Hello. Hi, Eggman. Our Easter Eggman. Nice to see you. Thank you, everybody who woke up early to come, and everybody who stayed up late to come today. I love you all. I'm very grateful to speak to you today. I'm going to open a space within myself and allow myself to relax and open and receive whatever wants to arise. In my universe right now. And I invite you all to do the same. There are lots of things that we can experience. Lots of levels of existence, of perception, energies and astral realms and all of that. But so often we seem to get stuck in just a few of these experiences. We get stuck in one storyline, one thought. We replay it over and over and over. We might come to think that life is very one-dimensional. We might even base our fundamental beliefs on the things that have occurred over and over and over. But we are so much more than that. We're so much more than just the things that we're stuck in, the stories that we're trapped in. I think all of us, at some point in our life, as humans, have a deep craving for freedom, because somehow we knew freedom when we were young, this internal freedom, and we grew into all these structures in our minds and these responsibilities that we put on ourselves, that society puts on us. And we take that burden on ourselves and we get stuck there. But there are times in our lives when we're doing something, or when we're with someone, or when we're in a holy place, maybe, where all of those stories and all of those structures, all of that weight just disappears. All of the questions we had, all of the doubts just go away. And everything seems so simple. But then all of that stuff comes back when we leave that place, when we're separate from that person, when we're not doing that thing. But it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to go away. It's an idea in our mind that we can only feel that freedom when we're painting or singing or writing or reading or in that holy place with that holy person. It's only that when we were doing those things, when we were with those people, when we are in those places that we deem worthy or divine, we allow ourselves. Deep, deep, deep down, we allow ourselves to be free. This is not the kind of freedom that someone can give you. This is not a law being passed to abolish slavery. This is a self-enslavement. And you are the only one who can allow your own freedom. We can go looking outside of ourselves or within ourselves for the doorway or the key. And just be confused, asking ourselves, where do I fit? Where is the where is the where is the truth of me? What in all of this mess that I call myself, what is truly me and what is just garbage piled on top of me? And every object that you find doesn't seem to satisfy. At first, it may look like you've discovered something mighty, powerful, true about yourself. But then its shine begins to fade. And you go back to searching for something that is you, somewhere you can belong. But all of these things are just objects. And some would say that they are a part of you, that everything that you can experience, everything that you can become aware of is a part of you, whether it's inside of you or outside of you. But you won't find yourself in any of these objects. Because you are not an object. You become aware of your body, aware of every element of your body and your body as a whole. And you recognize it doesn't really mean anything to you. Sometimes it even feels alien. And you become aware of all your emotions. And you recognize that none of those really mean anything to you either when you get right down to it. And you become aware of things in the world, injustices or entertaining things, beautiful things, sad things, things that make you angry, things that make you happy. And even those aren't you. They don't feel like you. And none of these things are wrong or bad or right or good. They're just what they are. You don't have to interpret them. You don't have to understand all of them, though you can try if you'd like. Just like you don't have to understand death to die. You don't need to understand life to live. You can simply rest rest and be aware of whatever comes up, without interpretation. If your thoughts come up with interpretations, you can let those be there too. And you can be aware that you are aware of these things. And in feeling that everything that comes up is a part of you, is an object that is occurring within you, that doesn't need to be named or compartmentalized or manipulated to fit your version of happiness or truth. This feeling that everything is part of you gives way to a great peace, a peace that recognizes that there's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to protect yourself from. There's no one to win and there's no one to lose. Because you're at peace with the coming and the going of all of these objects in your consciousness, all of these experiences. And sometimes a love can burst forth, a love that goes beyond the kind of love that we might have for a friend or a movie or a type of food. It's a love that encompasses everything, everything. Because all of this that is occurring to you feels like you. Every part, every person who acts out of anger, everyone who acts immature, violence and greed and ignorance. You may recognize these traits in people, but you don't judge people for them. Because there is an intuition, there is a clarity. That all of these things have the same source. And most of us, if not all of us, know what it's like to be trapped, to feel stuck, to get carried away in a feeling or an idea, to do things or say things that we don't really, truly intend. But we're all at different points on this path. And some of us may think that there are people ahead of us on the path or people behind us on the path, but We all have access at every moment to the depths of who we are, to the depths of our awareness. Every moment. Nothing else is required. Just turn off the TV or the radio or the conversation in your mind and just sit with yourself. And if you're bored or restless, that's okay. Be bored and restless. And I promise you, if you sit in that boredom, it will give way after a while to a sense of peace and relaxation. Tune into the awareness that you are alive, that you exist right here, right now. And remain open to the possibility that you are far more than you can ever imagine. Remain open to the infinite possibilities. Thank you for your attention.